welcome back to my channel. So anyways, I'm just driving home and I wanted to make this video really quick. Like it just, I wanted to do it. So anyways, I'm driving home, right? And we're coming back from my aunt's house. And I don't know, I don't get all in the feels too often, but when I do, I feel like it just needs to be like gotten off my chest or whatever. So anyways, we're driving home, listening to Pandora, driving like in the friggin' middle of nowhere. And what pops up on my Pandora except for Girls Like Boys? Okay, like now hold on. You might not know who they are, but I want to ask you, like, do you ever have like something, a smell, a taste, a song, something that just triggers a memory that you have, like in a heavy memory at that, like just something that just like engulfs you, like, and just like whatever. Well, anyways, music does that for me, and like mainly like this group, Boys Like Girls, like this like group and all their songs like just defined like a period in my life where I just went through a lot, you guys. I went through a lot, like a really heavy depression. And this was like my 8th grade, 9th grade year, like my freshman year, we'll say that, freshman year. And I just feel like that's such like a, I want to use the word pinnacle, but I don't think it's the right word. Like just like a weird time in your life where like you're trying to fit in, but you're trying to stand out, but you want to be cool, and you don't know what you're doing, and you don't know who you are, and you just want to do the right thing, and you want to try and fit in with the cool kids and the older kids, and you want to leave like your younger self behind. It's just it's a really weird time in your life. And I went through such a heavy depression at this time. Like, it's crazy how like listening to a song can just bring back so many like emotions. Like, it's weird, like listening to the lyrics, I can just like think of what I was doing listening to these songs, and it's just crazy that like it can bring back such a weird like moment in your life. Like, you guys, I was literally going through a really hard time. Like, this was at a point in my life where my sister's dad had just like completely disappeared from my life. Like, I did not want to see him anymore. We had moved, I had started a brand new school. I knew nobody at my new school. I just felt like I wanted like a fresh start, you guys. So that's what I did. And I knew nobody. So like I felt like I could be anybody I wanted to be, you know what I mean? Because nobody knew me. And I don't know, it was just a really weird time in my life. I ended up losing like a ton of weight and got like super skinny because I was so depressed, and I had such a bad like eating disorder, you guys. It was literally probably like one of the ultimate lows of my life, you guys. And that is coming from somebody who has lost 3 babies. So I can still say that that point in my life was just a really low, because you're trying to figure out who you are, you're trying to figure out just like everything I said before, and at the same time, like somebody who was really important in my life just wasn't in my life anymore. And I never had like that father figure again, you know what I mean? And I didn't know my dad and anything like that. So it was just like a really hard time for me. And it's weird because this was also the same time that I met Tav. And I just wanted to share the story with you because like it's just crazy to me looking back now that like your lows don't define who you are, if that makes sense. Like, Tav met me at this period in my life, at my ultimate low. Like, when I was a freshman, that is when Tav met me. And we remained friends and everything throughout that. And like, it's crazy, like, your depression doesn't define who you are. You get to choose what you do with it and how you deal with it. And you guys, like, you can pull through it. And now it's just crazy to think that, like, you guys, like, I was really like depressed at this time. Like, I cannot stress enough how depressed I was during that time of my life. And like, now look at what I have. I have 4 beautiful kids and a wonderful husband. And if you only knew, like, it's so crazy to me. If you only knew how your life would turn out, you know what I mean? Like, it's weird. Like, somebody that I had met at the lowest point in my life, who I never, you guys, I always tell Tab that he's the settler. no, he's the, yeah, right? Yeah, he's the settler. I'm the reacher, like, because he's so much better looking than I am, and I don't know why he's with me and stuff like that. But it's true. Like, it's weird. Like, somebody that I thought was like completely out of my league, like, he was like the most popular kid, and everybody wanted him, and everybody wanted to be with him, and like, he's with me. Like, you know what I mean? It's kind of weird to think about. But anyways, it just proves that, like, I don't know, like, you just never give up, because you don't know what's at the end of your hurdle. And you know what I mean? Sometimes you got to go over a few nasty bridges and deal with a lot of ugliness in your life to get something wonderful out of it. And now me and Tab have a beautiful, wonderful, gorgeous family, and I love my family to pieces, you guys, pieces. There's nothing else in this world I could want more than my beautiful family. And it's just crazy that me and Tab made it through all that, and we're still together, and it's just kind of cool to, like, to see that, like, come full circle, if that makes any sense. So anyways, that was my little tidbit I just wanted to share for you guys. Like, I don't know, like, you guys, I like to be open with you guys, and I just thought it was something like cool, and like, I don't know, it was just cool to think about that, you know, your lows don't define you, and there is greatness, you know, up ahead, and never give up hope, and just always pursue it. You are the only person who can put a limit on what you can do. You are the only person who can tell you you can't do something. And I just, don't ever give up on your dreams, because they're possible. So anyways, thank you guys so much for ranting and raving with me. And yeah, that's it for today's video. If you guys like me, like, just ranting and raving to you guys, I don't know, sometimes it just feels good to talk to somebody, and you know, I don't know, I have a hard time, like, opening up to, like, actual people, like, in front of me, you guys. Like, it's just easier for me to vent sometimes to nobody in a room, right? Because, like, really, it is, I'm just talking to myself, and so sometimes, you know, that's the best therapy. So anyways, I will talk to you guys later. Don't forget to follow us on Instagram. It's @Felicianicholle, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye, guys.